so that you can put them away in a minute, okay? You're welcome. Hey guys, welcome back to your weekly dose of homemaking and cleaning motivation with lots and lots and lots of real life moments. I feel like my whole life has just been a very raw real life moment lately, and I've been definitely struggling a lot, but this week specifically I have just been flailing and my house definitely shows it. Now I am home alone right now, so I'm just gonna take this opportunity to get my home in order. It definitely helps my mind feel a lot more peaceful, and I hope that today's video can not only motivate you to clean your home or do whatever is on your to-do list, but also just know that you're not alone with whatever you're going through. I'm right there with you. We can get a hold of the struggle bus together. I'm actually gonna start in the powder room over here. It's a mess, but let's do this. I wanna hear you say that you only want me. Okay, so excuse my voice. I was starting this actually the day before Mother's Day, and then I took Mother's Day off, just didn't clean or any of that kind of stuff on Mother's Day, but then I finished it up the day after, and I ended up getting sick. I thought it was actually allergies at first, but no, it was definitely a sickness, and I just got like so incredibly achy, and I lost my voice almost completely for about 4 days. I was in bed for multiple days. It just rocked my world, and as you can tell, I do still have a bit of a rough voice. However, it's like worlds better from how it was, so I'm very happy and thankful for that. But anyway, I'm just starting in the powder room, and I wanted to leave in some of the, I guess, ASMR sounds, but not the annoying kind. You know what I'm talking about. These ones are just like real life sounds. I really like them personally because I feel like it just kind of brings you in and it makes you feel like you're here with me. I don't know. I love it. I feel like it's so peaceful and relaxing, and so hopefully you do too. I don't always do this when I share my videos, but let me know in the comments, do you like the real life sounds kind of added in here and there, or are you more like, no thank you, I would just like the straight up music? Either way is fine, but I just love to hear from you what you like. And then also, as we are getting started today, starting to get a little motivation, let me know in the comments what is on your to-do list today. You can let me know one thing, you can let me know your whole entire to-do list. I know later today I have like so much to get done, but it feels so good to get a nice little home reset, and really, I know for me, I am so much more productive when my home is actually put together. So I have actually been using this bathroom. I kind of go between this bathroom and then the master bedroom bathroom. Obviously, like I still shower in the master bedroom bathroom because there is no shower in here. So I'm still, you know, kind of getting ready in there in that way. But a lot of times I'll do my makeup in here. I've shared that I've actually moved into the guest bedroom to sleep and all of that, but the bathroom situation's a little bit trickier. But with that being said, it's easy to see that this bathroom has been very neglected. Lots of splatter, lots of empty Band-Aid wrappers hanging around. So this felt really good to get the bathroom really nice and deep cleaned. I have been wanting to, for a while, actually recreate this little shoe bin backpack station area. We kind of refer to it as a shoe bin area, but because our kids' feet have grown so much, they have like at least as big of shoes as me. Like even Noah has the same size feet as me pretty much now. And so basically their shoes are not fitting into these smaller bins quite as well anymore. And so I've just been wanting to kind of recreate this. I'm thinking of maybe putting in some shelves and all that. And I feel like the big reason why this project has been put on hold is just because of everything kind of going on behind the scenes here in my real life. And with that, I'm not exactly sure what will happen with this home. I know that I am not going to end up staying in this home. I'm kind of guessing that it'll end up getting sold, but we'll kind of wait and see what happens with everything, how everything kind of falls. But either Kyle will end up staying here or we will sell it. So I guess either way, it'll be a good thing to kind of revamp this area, because either our kids will benefit from it or the next people that come into this home will benefit from it. So stay tuned. I'm gonna try to get that done soon. It won't be anything crazy fancy or really expensive, but it's going to make a big difference. I already have it all planned in my head and I think it'll be really good. This is the guest bedroom, which is kind of my bedroom now, I guess. It's where I've been sleeping, and this bedroom is right at the front of the house, and the kids love to come hang out in here, and I love that. A side effect of that is it gets very messy in here, and the blanket is no different. So I actually wanted to kind of not fully strip the bed because I had new sheets on this, but the blanket I haven't washed in a little while, and so I just wanted to strip that off and go ahead and put that into the washer and then give the bedroom a nice reset. I have been doing pretty good about making the bed every single day. I really feel like it makes such a big difference in your day. However, I haven't been doing the best about getting the whole bedroom reset and like cleaned up completely every day, and so that's my next step that I'm gonna be working on. Not only making the bed, but actually resetting the room. Let me know in the comments, what is a space in your home that you reset every single day that you feel makes a really big impact? I'm so excited to be teaming up with Dreame today because I got my hands on their G series wet and dry vacuums, and they are too good, you guys. First, I'm using the G10 combo, and this is so cool because it's not only a wet and dry vac, but it also comes with a second floor nozzle, a dust canister, and a stick so that you can use it as a regular cordless vacuum as well. I think this is amazing because you buy one tool and then you can vacuum hard floors and carpets, but you can also quickly swap the detachable motor over to the wet dry vac, and now you can mop and vacuum your hard floors too. Our homes can so easily get overrun with a bunch of appliances and gadgets, so it's really convenient that this is a 2-in-1. It has up to a 50-minute runtime and has edge-to-edge cleaning, and the suction is so good. Now the G10 Pro is also in the G series, but it doesn't have the ability to shift from a cordless dry vacuum back to a wet dry vac, but it does have edge-to-edge cleaning on both sides, up to a 35-minute runtime, and of course it's cordless as well. Also, both of these in the G series have self-cleaning, so all you have to do is empty and rinse out the water canister, and the machine will do the rest for you. I honestly just despise mopping. I think it's the fact that you have to first vacuum all your floors, then you have to go back around and mop the floors that you just vacuumed, and then with the heavy mop and bucket, and you have to lug it all around everywhere you go. It's just such a process. I know sometimes it can be really nice to do a mop and bucket clean, but for the daily and even weekly cleans, I truly just love the wet dry vacuums because it really does cut the chore time in half or more, and it's just such a more convenient process. And the Dreame G series have been my favorite ones that I've tried yet. They clean the floors so well, and they just leave them looking so amazing. I'm going to have both of these models linked down in the description box down below, and I would recommend, if you already have a good cordless vacuum, then check out the G10 Pro, but if you're in the market for a cordless vacuum and a wet dry vacuum, then you're going to love the G10 combo. They are both amazing. You definitely can't go wrong, but I will have everything linked in the description box and my pinned comment for you. All right, it is day 2. It's actually the day after Mother's Day. I did not clean at all, and the house looks like it. We have dishes all in the sink just waiting for Mother's Day to be over so I can get to those. But I want to get everything nice and tidy in here. Also, excuse my voice. I think it's just allergies, but here, like, it really affects my throat and it gives me like this cough and it's just this whole thing. So my voice kind of sounds weird already, but I don't know. The allergies just get me. I'm hoping that's all it is because I do not want to go down and be sick, but the house must get put back together. So let's get back into it. Yeah, so at this point, I was still very unaware that I was actually sick, and I was just in Delulu land thinking that this was only allergies. I actually felt so bad because I went to my sister's house one of the days, like before I got actually really sick, and I was like, oh, it's fine, I'm just have allergies. It happens every single year. Like, I always think I get sick, and then it always turns out to be allergies that makes me almost lose my voice, and I get this cough and it lasts for a month and it's a whole thing. I ended up getting sick and I messaged her like 2 days later. I'm like, please tell me you're not sick. And she said, yep, I sure am. And I was just, oh my gosh, I felt so bad. So far, I don't think any of her kids got it, which I'm thankful for, but I just felt so guilty. Like, I really wish I would have realized that this time it actually was a sickness, but every other year, it makes me think, oh my gosh, I'm getting sick, and then it just ends up being allergies. But the one thing that I feel like has helped me so much is actually just having local honey and then like hot water. That has soothed my throat so much. Noah ended up getting really sick too. Liam got a little bit sick before me, but his was the same. Like, his really followed the allergy suit. He wasn't ever sick in bed or anything. He just had like a cough and a sore throat, and then it went away in a couple days and he was good to go. So I was like, oh yeah, that's definitely the same thing for me. But no, both Noah and I got like full blown sick, and I hate it. It's just, being sick is the worst. And then especially when your kids are sick and you're sick too, it's like, we need someone here that can take care of everything. And anyway, thankfully, I am like on the mend, I'm on the upswing, and I'm just so grateful for that. I feel like after you get sick, you really appreciate feeling good the next few days. Like, you feel so thankful that you don't have a sore throat. You feel so thankful that you can swallow and it doesn't hurt, or your body's not crazy achy or something. You're just sitting there feeling comfortable. So I'm very thankful that I'm not like laid out in bed, because that's the worst. So my boys are actually going to be getting out of school this coming week, and I am just beside myself realizing already almost half a year has gone. This year has been one of the most difficult, but it's also just gone, I don't know, it's in a way kind of lasted forever, and also it's hard to believe that already half of 2025 is gone. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. The point of that is my kids are going to be getting out of school, and I'm going to be entering into the summer era, you know. It's like so different than the school year. I love it. I know growing up, like my mom loved when we were on summer break. She never ever made us feel like, oh, I can't wait for you to go back to school. Like she just loved us being home. And I'm definitely the same way. Like I love summer break because I know it's such a nice thing for my kids. And I just love like the extra time that you get to spend together. But with that being said, definitely schedules and routines and all that kind of stuff changes a lot in the summer. So I would love to hear if there was anything that would be helpful for me to share on my channel for the upcoming summer months. I was kind of thinking about sharing some fun recipes and also some maybe like easy meal planning ideas, because especially if you have school age kids, you go from not having to do all the meals to all of a sudden they're home all the time and they are constantly hungry for meals and snacks and all the things. And so having some of that stuff prepared makes a huge difference for me. So if you're interested in seeing like a summer food prep or meal prep for kids and families and things like that, let me know in the comments. Or if you have any other video ideas or suggestions or requests, let me know as well. Okay, I have to take a moment to share the Bloom Towels 4th of July collection this year. Oh my gosh, these are so, so pretty. The towel that I just had in my dishwasher was from their 4th of July collection maybe 2 years ago, and those ones are actually some of my favorite prints ever from them. But I love these ones so much because I feel like they really kind of pulled into like that vintage, really classic 4th of July look. But I also love that these are ones that you can use at different points throughout the year, and one side is like really much more patriotic and then the other is a little bit more neutral. And so I just love that. I think it's so cool. And if you're unfamiliar with Bloom towels, they are my most favorite ever kitchen towel. You guys are gonna love them. They're very oversized. They're like a tight knit waffle weave, and so they're very, very absorbent. They're double-sided with the cutest designs. I've actually had the pleasure of being able to collaborate on 2 different collections with Bloom towels. I'm so grateful for them. And the owners of Bloom towels are sisters. They are some of the most amazingly kind people. So I just love them all around. But anyway, their 4th of July towels are available right now, so I will have them linked down below. But I just was excited to share because I think this collection is so pretty. Okay, so let me know in the comments if you have a wet dry vac or if you have been in the market for one. I know years ago they were like a pretty new thing, but now I feel like they're pretty mainstream, and I just honestly cannot recommend it to you enough if you are in the market for a wet dry vacuum. This one works so, so well. So this is actually the G10 Pro, and I think out of the 2, I love the G10 Pro. This one specifically is just the wet dry vac, but I don't know, there's just something about it. I think I personally like this one a little bit more. But like I said, if you are in need of a cordless vacuum and a wet dry vacuum, then I would definitely go with the G10 combo. But anyway, I just love the wet dry vac. It's amazing that you can so easily like vacuum your floors and mop your floors at the same time. And this is really my favorite way to clean our floors on a daily and weekly basis, just because like I was talking about earlier, it cuts the work in half. You're not having to both vacuum your floors and then mop your floors, and anything that saves on time or effort and like homemaking, I'm all about it, because there's plenty of work to go around. We don't need to make things harder on ourselves. finally, to finish everything up, I just went through and folded the boys' clothes. Now, I will say I typically don't do this. I will sometimes help them put their clothes away upstairs in their bedrooms, but I don't usually have all 3 loads all done at the same time. Like, I'll just say, bring your clothes down, and I'll do that load. Bring your clothes down, we'll wash those. But they had just gotten back from camping, and so they had a bunch of dirty clothes, and it all kind of happened at the same time. And although I don't typically do this with all their clothes, they're typically responsible to put their clothes away themselves. I have actually just been finding a lot of joy in doing little things like this for my kids, especially lately with all the chaos of life and everything. And I've just been really leaning into things that are giving me joy, even if it's something simple and small like this, like folding my kids' laundry for them. If it does give me joy, I'm jumping on it, and don't feel guilty. I know like a lot of people will say, you shouldn't be doing that. You need to like make your kids do that, but I don't do it all the time. It helps them. They really appreciate it, and it brings me joy because I'm doing something for my kids. And so whatever you find joy in, as long as it doesn't hurt anybody, just let yourself enjoy it. But anyway, I hope that you enjoyed hanging out with me today. It was definitely a more relaxed, laid back vibe, and I am all for that right now. Like, I just need all the calmness to come my way. I also wanted to say a huge thank you. I am so grateful for you guys every single day. Your messages, your comments, your emails, whatever, any of the ways that you guys have contacted me over the past few months, I have just felt your love being poured out, and I am forever grateful for that. So thank you guys so much. I hope you know how amazing you are and what a difference you make in so many people's lives. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you here in the next one. Bye, guys.